Ah, okay. It's recording. Good, good, good. This is the series that I check out either the best app games or just the worst. It's something I always wanted to do since the beginning of the app games. I do remember how bad they were at the beginning, and now they're starting to actually rise up and be pretty good. Right away, you hear music, and this game is semi-slow. It's if you have a choice. Okay, so you have a high texture and a low texture. So if you take the low texture, it'll go fast. So if you have a phone like mine, it's pretty good. You can always fidget with the little settings around. And again, the ads just incredible nowadays. And I think, oh no, it's still unlocked. It's gonna take you a long time to get this car. Maybe 6 trips. Hmm. This does not have mud deformation or any type, but it's a pretty good example of off-roading and the physics. Oh, it's the physics. Um, this is the same as the off-road game that I played in the first episode. You just press the play and it stops, but it keeps going. So you have a time limit and free. So I'm gonna go to free. And if you want to make it easy, you press the plus first, and then you go to cargo, and you have two choices. I would go with the gas tank. It's much easier. And another ad. This is what destroys the game's lives. I think it brought me to the App Store. Yeah, it did. It did bring me to the App Store. It's probably gonna reboot the game. Yeah, it's that's another thing. I didn't press anything, as you may probably tell, and it rebooted the game. That is one other major flaw that makes people turn their heads to something else. Most definitely. So you do have choices. Some map won't work with the low grade phones, but it's a good game. I played it a couple times and it was like, this is pretty good. So I just want to show my opinion of this game. So I can either click the sun, which will put the performance. I'm gonna move my bubble. Oh, thank God I have a choice. And I can look around. As you can see, it goes pretty fast, but that's because I'm not moving quite right now. So uh, it's actually not doing too bad. My phone is not glitching out, so you can see that my settings still work, and you can tell that I'm using the tilt steering because some games don't work with multiple touch, which means that if you press one thing, you can't press another thing. And if your vehicle has problems, you just press that little gear and it'll go to a high RPM, but always help you out. As you can see, I'm pressing the gas pedal and the gear at the same time, and it's not working. That's why I'm not using the arrows. So that is a problem, but so far the movement is okay. It's actually pretty good. I must say it's pretty surprising that the game didn't crash or anything, because I was what was on my mind was it was gonna be a pretty slow game. But I can see in my bubble that it's lagging out, but that won't be a problem, I hope. So, good game. There's not really much to say. It's probably gonna be not too a good review, but what can you tell? It's you can't find many problems in this. It's actually pretty good. Uh, There's some areas that I do know that are quite impossible. You have to hit it in a certain way, but certainly not the worst. I wouldn't rate it the worst. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, it's good. It's pretty slow for acceleration, which is kind of sad. I'm gonna turn off the sound. There you go. Now I can see that it's not lagging too much. But if you had a time limit, you do get paid more. But that's if you only if you can make it. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. It takes time to go up hills. Oh man, that is so sad. But hey, it didn't crash. The game didn't crash yet. That's an improvement. Uh, the quality, oh, it's not too bad for Android purposes. I'll let it pass because Androids do not handle too much graphics, so it's standard. I set it up so it doesn't go too high because my phone is low grade, so it handles both the light and the darkness, but it goes faster in darkness, but it still lags for a reason unknown. And I do have a horn. It I'm pressing it at the same time. I can't really press it. There you go. And you also have lights, but it doesn't work because I don't have the shadowing. And it seems that it's not working. Bad start. And the sound, pretty good. There's pitches. There's pitches in the sound, and I'm almost there. I went that much. So let's see the garage. That's quality. Don't touch that too much. It doesn't like to be touched. In another ad. Oh my god. They get paid to put these ads. Like they're like, I'm gonna pay you if you put the ad in. You're gonna be yes. But they don't know it's destroying their game. Like this one's not too bad. I've seen way worse than what this one is displaying. There's no upgrades, and as you can see, I'm not even close to the price that it's asking. I can almost afford this one, and also a pretty good tool is look around. Right now I'm looking around. That's a good one. I wonder if I can actually make the game crash and see and show you what I mean. If it's too low of a texture, it crashes. If it's too high, it crashes. So I think it already did. It already did. There's always a trick to this with this phone. No, it doesn't seem. No, I didn't even try. It's not right. But I rate this game as a I'm gonna wait till my bubble is functioning. It is indeed functioning. But I know in my right state of mind that there are way better games. I just have to dig through all that and try to find the best. But that one, I'll rate it to a 3/4. It's not the best. It crashes, as you can see. I entered the menu to the second time and it crashed out. but I might not do that if I was not recording. But if someone was recording gameplay, as myself, it might have not worked. It might still work, I mean. But as you can see, I have many other games. So, Cops and Robbers, I did a few episodes of that. I might try a 4x4 car hill climb, which I had on my iPod, and it was the best of the old games. This one has not been updated since I had the game maybe 4 or 5 years ago, so it's a pretty old game. Reduce is probably three. Gigabit off road is gonna be next one, but 4x4 is the next episode. So stand by, and maybe you'll actually like this one.